Now, this is definitely not the way you would like to end your day down at the ramp. I don't know what happened, but she's getting towed in, and apparently somewhere along the line, this ski decided it wants to sink. Now, she's doing everything you can here to try and keep it balanced. You can see she's moving back and forth. With all that water in it, the ski wants to roll, and she's trying to keep it upright. But welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here visiting 79th Street. And somehow they made it back in. I have no clue how far they had to tow this like this. But they've got her back over by the dock. And there we go. Now the real trick is to drag this thing up onto the concrete to stop the water ingress and figure out how the heck we're going to get it out of the water. Hopefully this is where they launched from. Because you never know. Sometimes when something like this happens, people will just drag it back to the closest safe place they can. I know I would. If it was my ski or vessel sinking, the reality is get me to a safe spot where I can get it on dry land, and we'll figure the rest out later. But let's see what they decide to do and if they're at the right spot. And here we go. They're starting to pull it up. Our guy is using manpower to try and drag this thing that is loaded up with water up the ramp. This is, once again, another one of those things that's more difficult said than done. The ski weighs 1,000 pounds. Add another couple hundred pounds of water, and that's going to be a struggle to get this thing up that ramp. And our girls switch skis. I'm wondering now, with the ski switch, if he's the one who sunk the ski. And she's jumped back on hers, but she was letting him do the towing to bring it in. But they've walked over to where some of the cars are, so I'm assuming their vehicle's here at 79th. So our young lady's gonna take back off, so maybe the car's not here, because I haven't seen the guy come back yet. And again, I'm not 100% sure what happened, but she's gone. So she rode that ski in, switches the ski out, and is leaving. And now we've got the ski just sitting here on the ramp. Maybe she's going back to get the car? I really don't know on this one. At least they do have it in a safe spot where it's not taking on any more water. But let's see what happens. So it did take a few minutes, but here we go. The truck was apparently here, or at least somebody's truck with a jet ski trailer is here. I'm guessing it's theirs. But I don't know. Watching this backup job, maybe it's not. So they're going to miss on the first attempt. And here we go with attempt number 2. Little 79th Street wobble action with the single jet ski trailer. And they're doing that full wobble where basically you see the trailer come back in on your other mirror, which obviously at that point you've gone too far. And then we gotta wobble it all the way back to the other side. I mean, I guess it works. A lot of times it'll get you down the ramp. Just not the prettiest method. I don't know why our guy here doesn't just pick this trailer up and walk it back. Oh, he's frustrated. You can tell by the way he's tossing the line, he's frustrated. Leading me back to the point that I think this is his ski. Gotta be careful, they're gonna hit with the truck on the dock. And there we go. Now he's gonna try and move it over a little bit. Didn't throw a whole lot of effort into that one though. So they start to turn it back. But here's the real trick on this one. I guess now, I mean, once you get this trailer backed in, you got two options. Try and winch this thing up. But the reality is the easiest option is to drop this trailer super deep. You're gonna have to back the ski back into the water again and then try and slide it over. So he's going ahead and pulling the bow roller off. I'm not sure which way they're gonna go with this one on how they're gonna try and get it back on. Really curious when he pulls it out to see what's actually happening here and why it took on the water. So they're calling that one close. For as much struggle as they had getting it down, they're now backing almost right on top of the ski. So our guy on the ramp's coaching whoever's in the truck a little bit. But the reality is he should be going ahead and trying to push the ski back out already. There we go. And watch her just drop into the water as he does so. So he's pulling it over to the ramp. I wouldn't, I mean, I guess winching it on's fine, but I would still come further back on this one to try and make it easier on the ski itself. Because this one is going to be a wrestling match to try and get it on from right here. So he's trying to hook it up. And there we go. Starts winching her up. Oh, you could see the weight right there. And our guy's in reverse, trying to back it down a little bit, which is a good plan. Our guy just has to be careful he doesn't get run over by the car. I still think I would have just backed this trailer deep and walked it on. Let me know in the comments which path you would have taken on this one. And this is a real struggle to get this up. There's just so much weight in the ski with all that water. But they are getting it. It's moving up and getting onto the trailer. You can tell it's kind of popping back still, so I don't think they have it all the way up there yet. Finally starts to look good. There we go. Grabs the line. As it's still attached to the ski. Oh, almost eats it. And here we go, the pull out. I don't know. I can't tell what's really going on there. It almost looks like the drain plugs are open, but they could have opened them to try and drain the ski as they were towing it. But there's two little holes on the side of the pump, and it appears there's water coming out of them. And I'm guessing those are the plugs. Is that it? You guys think they forgot to put the plugs in on this one? If so, that was a costly mistake. As sunk as that ski was, they're going to have to work on getting water out of the engine probably. So after a few minutes of letting it drain on the ramp, the crew shows back up. Apparently that's why she left on the ski, was to go pick people up, but he's putting a life jacket back on. Are they leaving? I mean, is that how we roll? In Miami, it doesn't matter where we sunk the ski. Let's go. Party still goes on as they're gonna head back out into the bay. I mean, I can't imagine he'd be putting the life jacket back on for any other reason, right? For me, it probably would have ended my day. I'd have been so mad and frustrated with it. I'd have been like, you know what? I'm done. Let me get out of here. But the rest of the crew's like, yeah, we're not done for the day, bro. Hop on. And let's go. So they're having a conversation of some kind. And I can't personally tell what he's saying. So he hands her something as they're rolling 3D. So after a few minutes of debate, apparently we are keeping this party rolling. They're just gonna make some switches on who's riding with who to go ahead and get back out there. So our guy's rolling out, and it looks like our girl's gonna switch skis now. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was her ski that sank. As he's kind of leaving everybody on the dock. And she jumps down to that one. We're gonna do the full switcheroo. And it looks like we're gonna send 4 people on one of these skis. Why would we... So 4 on one of the skis. He's going to back up. It looks like he's going to pick the up. Why would we switch all that? everybody was loaded up. All he had to do was jump on a ski. But instead, we're going to switch it up. Do 4 on one, maybe 3 on another as he's trying to get on here. And, man, that's a weird one. When everybody was already on the skis, basically, go ahead and make that kind of switch. If I was this guy, I don't think I would have made that switch. I'd have just rode with the girl. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. But again, here at 79th, the party doesn't stop just because you sink a ski. This crew continues to roll out. But thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover. Man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.